All right, so Bonehead. B minor. Going to be using the whirly setting that I used in the studio, but of course you could use whatever you want to play this, piano, whatever. It starts out with switching between kind of B minor and A major, and again, but lower. So in rhythm. And the bass is walking down with it, but not just B and A, it's doing B, A, F sharp, E. And then we get to this cool thing. We got a G major 7 over D, where I'm kind of inverting it. So the B's at the top. And then bass goes up to E, while the top note, the B, goes down to A. Which is a nice little movement. All the other notes are the same. We're just changing the top note. And so that kind of creates a nice harmonic change from a G major 7 to an E minor 9, I guess, right? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 with the E, with the A. Yeah, great. So in rhythm. Then the second half of the verse, the bass is going up this time. Landing on A. Right hand is starting out the same. A minor, A major, B minor, A major. And then we got G major 7 over A. Kind of the September chord. Remember the 21st night. So that's where that comes from. Lovely little chord. So altogether, that gives us the verse. And that's repeated. And then, when we get to the pre-chorus from the September chord, we got this kind of E minor chord where the bass is going G, E, and the top note is also going G, E, just following it. Then, from there, you do the same thing, E minor with a G at the top and G in the bass, but now to F sharp minor 7. So it just kind of alternates between the 4 and the 5 of the scale of B, right? If you're in B minor, 4 is E, 5 is F sharp. Very nice little way to create a pre-chorus using the 4 and the 5. Classic. Okay, so. That's pretty much the pre-chorus. Now, there are little extra things, of course. On the right hand, I'm doing... So what's that all about? This is pretty much a pentatonic scale on the E minor. Good old pentatonic. But we're starting off with the 2 of the scale. Well, 3-2, G, F sharp, and then down, pentatonic. So in rhythm. So see, I'm just kind of doing that whole scale going down, but starting out with that D, G, F sharp combo, and then just pentatonic. Very similar over the F sharp, but now up by 2 semitones. Sorry. So kind of the same deal. This time it's the F sharp minor pentatonic. And no extra stuff here. It's very much just walking down the pentatonic scale. Simple enough. Oops. And this happens a bunch of times until we hit the 2 little special parts. One special part is where I'm not even going down to the top, doing that whole thing. Is just to the F sharp and back to E. Second special thing, where R goes, why are you so bleep senseless? effing senseless. That's multiple melodies, actually. I think the guitar is doing or something like that. As far as keyboard is concerned, I'm just doing C sharp, B, A, F sharp, E. Again, pentatonic scale of F sharp minor. So kind of the same deal as that walk down, but you're starting at the C sharp this time. And the rhythm is a little funny too, so. If you listen to the recording, you'll figure it out. I think it's pretty intuitive. Then last F sharp goes to the chorus at last. Again, pentatonic, we love him. F sharp minor. You got the. You get the G major 7, which starts off the chorus. Okay, so let's talk chorus chords. We got G major 7, A. I guess it's a suspended A, but instead of the 5, you're playing the 6. You're adding the 2. The suspended is the D instead of C sharp. So normally you would expect G, A, B minor, right? Classic 6, 7, 1 in the minor. But here, because I want to hold this kind of F sharp D melody at the top, which I think the guitar might also be doing, I forget. I'm kind of changing how the A is working. So it's still. Oh, and then, yeah, right, that whole thing. But so the A still feels like an A to me because it's in the middle of that G, A, B thing, but it just has that weird arrangement to it. Which pretty much only changes the thumb if you think of the phrasing on the right hand. So yeah. Then we hit B, D, E on the left hand, but the right hand is really doing B, D, F sharp melodically. And I'm arpeggiating here an E9, dominant 9, which kind of then takes us back to the G. So it's a nice little loop of harmonies. To recap, from the pre-chorus we had G major 7, weird A suspended, and the second time around we're doing this thing twice, and again, do, do. Now you're landing on that high B, and it's again still the E9, but I'm taking these two notes and I'm bringing them up here. And having that B at the top kind of resolves the melody and leads right back to the verse. And there you have it. So those are the 3 main sections. Oh, right, then there's the bridge, which I haven't discussed yet. It comes out of the pre-chorus. You'd expect it would go to the chorus. But then we just kind of throw it to, there's that organ sound. Gonna throw it right to the kind of bass fill. John is doing a whole slap bass pattern, which I will not be able to teach you. And then I'm just holding out that high B note. And once everyone comes in, it's pretty much just hammering a B minor first. Oh yeah, and with the tremolo. But then it switches to G sharp minor, which is fun. And then G major 7, F sharp minor. So overall, we're still in B. We're just kind of stopping by this little G sharp minor chord to then lead into 6, 5, 1 in terms of the B minor scale, right? The 6, 5, 1, very classic turnaround. But yeah, the G sharp minor just kind of gives it a bit more of an out of scale feel there. And then when you come out of that, the last thing, back on the whirly, F major 7, actually 9, because I'm hitting that G in the bottom of the chord, but the top is the 7. then do-do-do, Ari's incredible riff there, back into, oh wait, same setting, back into the pre-chorus, which leads back to the chorus, and we're done. So that's Bonehead. Hope you guys were able to figure it out. I can't tell how fast I'm going, if it's too fast, or I'm gonna probably put the chords on screen when I video edit this. So yeah, hopefully you're able to get something out of that, and let us know in the comments what other songs you would like us to do a little tutorial video on. We'll be happy to oblige. All right, peace. Bye.